Right guys, welcome back to SimpleRockets 2, and today we are going to fly hopefully the Starship to the Mars colony. And so I've modified the Starship a little bit here, so we've got a docking port in here and we've now got a rotator hinge opening this little nose cone which will allow the craft to dock. I know that's not the way it's going to be designed, but that's just the way I want to design this one. So anyway, let's just get launching and hopefully go to the refueling station so we can land on the colony. Haven't changed anything else other than just putting that nose cone on with the docking port there. So if I have a look at our action groups here, we've got one for flaps now as well. Ignore these, I haven't changed them again. But if we put on 5, which is the docking port, close it up. Oh, it's got a little bit of a gap. I didn't realise there was a little bit of a gap, but it doesn't matter. And then we'll press 5 again and put that back to normal just for the flaps, because obviously we don't want the flaps to move once we enable the flaps. Right, anyway, let's get started, shall we? So there we go, got all the engines on. I didn't realise because we had them action groups enabled that half the engines would be disabled. You know what I mean. We should have took off from the normal, launch pad, just so we're getting, so we're lined up properly. But never mind, this will be fine. Let's start our lean. The flaps will go into the wind. Don't worry about. Whoa, what is going on? Why have I crashed? Uh-oh. There we go. It's responding. And it does do this little weird flippy thing. Come on. Oh, them engines are initiated as well. Why? Why is them engines on? Okay, we've messed up the staging by adding that, haven't we? Let's lock that in. Full power and bang, there we go. And now these engines shouldn't be running. Yes, they're not. Oh, we forgot to close the nose cone, didn't we? Number 5. Slider 1. There we go, number 5. So we'll go that back down to 0 there. And then we'll slowly start our turn a little bit. Not go as dramatic this time. Just see if that helps with flipping out. Maybe it was because that engine was running. I don't know. Yeah, I think it probably was. Probably wouldn't have been helping. Whoa. What's happening? What are you doing? Come on. You're not cooperating properly. I think it's got something to do with the flaps, but tough. Come on, there we go. Get the flaps in line. Whoa, that is a cool shot of the 2 moons there. Look at that. The 2 new moons. Right, this is really not wanting to pitch over, is it? Let's get that rotated properly. There we go. There we are. That's putting us back on track now. What a waste of fuel that was. So we'll get this pitched over more. There we go. Let's hope the rail thing doesn't go like that. And we'll go pretty much horizontal now because we're really building our waps and we don't want to build it up that much. Look at the 2 moons there. That is awesome. An awesome sight. So I'm sure the last time this first stage got us into orbit, so I think that really messed us up a little bit. That whole stage flipping out a little bit. I think it messed us up quite a bit. So we'll go time warp. Oops. Point us nose down a little. I'm actually going to be using loads of fuel here. I don't remember it costing this much last time. If you haven't seen last video, then do go check it out. And obviously you'll see when we built this rocket and everything, 600 meters per second there. This is not going to have a lot of fuel to get to Mars and in orbit. I don't know what is going on there. Which fuel's left? 60%. %60 capacity. Why has it got such less fuel this time? Might have to refuel this thing twice. Once in Earth orbit, Drew orbit, sorry. Although that's only going to cost, what, 2,000? We should be fine. We'll do a quick save anyway, just in case. And we'll lock that in to burn. And there we go. Right, and then I need to change the name of this one as well. This action group is the flip maneuver program. So if once we hit that, it starts the landing sequence. So I need to change the name of that just so we don't mess it up. Press it by accident or something like that. There we go. How much we got left? 1,354. That'd be fine. Set that as a target. Go to the next stage. Because we're going to be refueling this thing anyway once we get to Mars. So we should be fine. And there we go. That's a pretty close encounter already. That is perfect timing. Nice. So what's that? It's about just over 45 degrees, I think. So if I go forward, no, back, no, that's the way we want to go. There's the encounter. So we'll lock that in. 300 meters per second. Could have spared with a little bit more. It would have been better. Still got all our monopropellant, so that's good. Right, and then when we're here, we are going to alter things. So we can get a better encounter. How's that looking? If we bring that up. Right, it's going round that way. Is that the correct way we want to be? I think it is. I think that's the correct orbit. Oh, that's pushed us off a little bit, that hasn't it? Let's bring it back a little bit. Bring it back a little bit more. Need to bring that back so it's around the other side. It's a crash course, don't want that. Just bring it back around a little bit more. And then a tiny little bit, so I'll adjust that down more. That's going to be pretty close. I think that is going to be what we want. So we'll lock that in. Warp to that, obviously. I wouldn't say a little SPEC. That's alright. Cool. Now, how's that looking? We'll get a better idea once we're a bit closer. I think fuel-wise is going to be tight. But we'll warp to sphere of influence anyway. Right, there we go. So that is not right. Can I just target Mars, please? There we go. And we want, is that the Mars refuel station? Or is that the fuel station? That is the fuel station, yes. So what we want is to get this down 200 meters per second. Oh, 800 left. That is going to be tough. That's a close-ish encounter already. So if that's 300 meters per second, how much is going to be getting into orbit? Can I do that, please? Yeah, we're not going to have enough fuel. Ooh. Okay. If I did that now, how much will that cost? Not a lot. Okay. But if I do entry burn, if I do like a Aerobrake, that might be good. I can get the inclination right. Let's turn the sensitivity back down. If I can get the inclination right and do an Aerobrake, then we might be alright on fuel. $28. $22. Oh, crashed. There we go. If we go for about 22, let's see that. What is that? 29. If we can get that in a little bit closer. 26. How's that looking? $26. That might be good. I don't think we're going to get into... I don't know, it's cutting it close, getting it into orbit here with this amount of fuel, but we'll give it a go. We'll go retrograde and we will just try. Why not? Actually, let's go forward. So we've got the aerodynamic protection. Don't want to burn our engines. And what I think we'll do actually as well, put our flaps on and we'll pull them up. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best. Although we're not getting much drag, are we? Let's go for about 45 degrees. Try and get some more drag. Nah, it's not enough. Gonna have to go retrograde and burn. Nah, there's not enough fuel. Right. Gonna have to quick save here. Refuel this thing in orbit. I don't know why we've got so much less fuel. I think it's because we'd flipped. Right, now, finally, we can figure out which one has the most monopropellant. So that one has 53 kilograms. This one has 45% fuel, 39% fuel. For this one's going to go to Mars, okay? This one is definitely going to go to Mars. So we want to fill that tank and drain that tank. So we might as well fast forward this because this is going to be a slow process. Turn RCS off just so we don't waste RCS fuel. Right, so that's got nearly a full tank now. No, we'll keep going a little bit. Have that down to about 8% fuel, I think. I think that'll be enough. So, a quick save here. Turn them off. Go around to the day side again. And then what we'll do, we'll decouple these. Oh, it's dedocked again. Decouple and turn around. Turn RCS on. Let's just move away. Yeah, that'll do. So this one's obviously going to land again. We will get that nose cone shut. Turn that off. There we go. We'll get this in retrograde. And we'll do a little bit of a burn to bring it down to around onto land at least. Now we'll go prograde. Which way around do I want this to be? If I put flaps on. Yeah, need it to be the other way around. Flaps on, right, okay. There we go. And we'll go activation group number 7. Begin the landing sequence. Let's see if it works on Drew. Shall we? Picking up some heat here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. We came in totally the wrong angle there. But anyway, we'll just leave that. We've got our refueled spacecraft anyway. Right, there we go. We've got that done. So let's set this as a target now. And we'll go to the sun's sphere of influence. Oops. Go back to spacecraft. There we go. There we go. And we want to adjust this a little bit again. Wrong way. So how much fuel have we got left? 2,000 meters per second. It should be fine. Bring it in a little bit. 71. Lock that in. That's higher than I wanted. We'll do one more burn out at a distance just so it costs less. Ooh, not 30s. 74, that'll do. We'll just get a capture for now, I think. Yeah, we'll just get captured for now. We can always fix things later. One time. Ooh, running low on fuel again. Oh my god. There's not going to be enough fuel left. Really not going to be enough fuel left. Oh my god, 200 meters per second fuel. How much is this burn going to take? 200 meters per second fuel. Right. don't think we're even going to be able to get this, you know. Oh no. Right guys, so we didn't have enough fuel to do that, and now we've got another Starship stranded in space. So in the next one we'll save it and get down to the colony, hopefully. Finally, let's fingers crossed. If you liked it, please do leave a like and subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you in the next one guys.